now.
Hey everyone. Okay, today's a little different. I don't have any technology with me to show you or demo, but what I saw is I was in Wholefoods and I saw this guy with this Vitamix blender, right? And he makes these cookies without even cooking them. He just blends them, put them out, and they're warm. They kind of did it themselves, and it was like almond cookies. Really simple to make. So, a Vitamix is like $4.70, something in that range. They're expensive. What I have here I have my tried and true Black & Decker, and what we're going to attempt to do is we're going to attempt to recreate that experiment and hopefully not break my blender and make cookies. Now, the ingredients I'm using: dry roasted almonds. Apparently the difference between roasted and dry roasted is dry roasted uses no extra oils. Didn't know that until today. Peanut butter chips. I got these from Wholefoods. They're actually pretty tasty. Alright, cocoa. We're going with this. And this is GABA, I don't know. It's cocoa. Alright, now I've got my 1 cup of almonds, my ½ cup, and my 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to break my blender. We're going to find out. I've had this blender for years, so I believe in my blender. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just dice these up a little bit first, and then we'll add the other stuff. It's a little loud, and it needs to be plugged in. So let's plug it in. Alright. I actually might even have a chop. Great. Hey, chop, that sounds good. Now, right off the bat, one thing I did notice the Vitamix seems to do a little better is it seems to spread stuff around. It's amazing how this all starts. I was watching the Ninja chopping device this morning and it got me interested in thinking about all this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the other components. We'll see how this goes. I like my blender, so we're going to see if I can actually do this. And it occurred to me, we're going to put them on this sheet right here. I'm going to get them out. Oh, always wash your hands and stuff before doing anything experimental. Alright, so if you look in here. Well, it made kind of a peanut butter on the inside.
Mix it.
I'm going to mix it. This is where a wooden spoon comes into play. Now, again, I want to remind everyone that I saw this done with something entirely different. So what we're doing is we are seeing if we can recreate the same experiment with their my $40 blender. Okay. I'm going to attempt to chop a little lower. Now it's making a paste down at the bottom, which is sort of what I saw at the demo at the Vitamix. But by the way, I looked everywhere and I could not find a recreation of what he did, the Vitamix sales guy. So if one of you guys out there actually has a Vitamix and you're doing this, make a video so I can see. All right. Now. If you look in on here, you can see there's a liquid paste almost. Go ahead and have a look-see. I don't recommend that, but I did it because I'm thinking, I'm starting to understand why the Vitamix might actually have the prestige that it's supposed to have. I'm losing less faith in my my non-cooked cookies. Alright, let's try this one more time. Okay, I tried ultra low, and now we're going to try, I don't know, puree? That sounds good. Alright, Now, I do have something of a batter, kind of, well, not even batter. Okay, I'm not sure this is working, but what's important is I'm probably going to be spending 2 hours cleaning my blender. All right, let's try this with just the pulsing. Maybe that's what we need. Okay, that seems to be working a little better. Because the pieces, and we're going to go ahead and do the no-no. We're going to go at this end. And just kind of... Now, mind you, if you actually touch the blades while whirling with your spoon, you are going to be sad. And probably have to go to the emergency room and have a spoon pulled at your head. So what I'm doing is I'm holding it here raised, keeping it above, and I'm not letting it fall. I'm being very, very careful. I'm letting the blends, now this is starting to work. Now, the blades keep moving even afterwards, so you want to be careful. So there we go. We're starting to get it. It's almost like scratching a record. That kind of thing. Alright. Now focusing on what you can see here. And we see that it's starting to actually work. So if you keep moving around and keep, okay, it's getting kind of thick, so actually I might be able to make cookie balls with it very soon. This may actually work. All right. There we go. All right, at this point, I'm going to declare victory and assume that it's been cut up enough. You'll find with a lot of my experiments, I declare victory.
Get us good cookie balls. Get a spoon.
I'm going to get a spoon. Now, I like these kind of spoons. No one else does, but I do. And so I'm going to grab one of these. And again, everybody should wash their hands before they do this. I did. And what he did next was he went ahead and he kind of played with it a little bit like this. He kind of mashed it up a little bit. And then he broke off little pieces and kind of flattened them out. You know what? I think this is actually starting to work. And I think my blender still works, so I'm kind of happy about that too. And we go ahead and he lets them sit. And these are a little warm, which is the experience I had with the Vitamix guy. Is his cookies were a little bit warm. Now, I'm not even going to begin to go over how really convenient it was. I'm going to get some more out. And thinking this through again, it probably would have not hurt to have a cookie sheet or something here with this. So these are kind of rolled up, and we're going to go ahead and now this one's a little bit more tacky, and there's some crumbs coming off, and I'm being pretty brave because I had like a hardcore ant invasion 2 days ago. Like thousands of ants decided to come marching in, but needless to say, I got all thermonuclear on their ass, and that was the end of that. I don't recommend that. Ants are good. But these little guys bit me, and I didn't appreciate that. So I'm going to get some more out here. Now, I am running into the blade, and I'm also, this is important too. Look at this right in here. We've got, it's not as uniform. His were a little more uniform. So I think what I'm taking away from this is that, I should have laid down a baking sheet, but more importantly, I think that if you can afford the Vitamix, this will go a lot easier. But if you can't, and you want to make yourself a little treat for friends or a party or whatever, these will actually dry and they'll get a little more firm. I don't know if I serve this at a party, but I mean, if you just wanted to make something for yourself, like little cookie flaps, you got the option here. So I think that we're going to count this as a sort of win. It can be done. Requires a little more technique and probably an additional hour of cleaning out your blender. But all in all, I hope that helps anyone who was looking for this experiment, couldn't find it. Again, I got a little bit. I got 2 teaspoons of cocoa. I got some dry roasted almonds, 1 cup, and then a 1/2 cup of peanut butter And you can get these from anywhere. I just happened to grab these because they were there. So, oh, they're peanut butter chips. So, anyways, back up here. My camera person forgot I can't read lips. So, anyways, I consider this a sort of win. I hope that helps anyone, and as always, I welcome your comments or questions. Thanks. Hey everyone, I forgot one last thing. The taste. So again, when these dry, they'll become a little more firm, but right now they're still very moist. It's pretty good. It's not bad. You probably could go with a little less cocoa, maybe 1 teaspoon, and maybe 3/4 of the peanut butter things. And that'll be my next experiment. Okay, that's it. Again, any questions? Let me know. Bye.